Merry Christmas, everybody. And as you can see, man got the pre-match kit. So obviously, man had to come through and do their pre-match video for Arsenal versus Ipswich, which is happening over the Boxing Day period, not on Boxing Day itself. On the Friday, I believe with the last game. I think we have the latest kickoff. I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, with a 8:15 on Friday, 27th of December. Yeah. So look, yeah, this game is more than just an Arsenal game for me. Yeah. Little backstory. Yeah. I'm actually, yeah, I'm actually from a place, yeah, very close to Norwich. Norwich is the local team. Yeah. And Norwich and Ipswich are rivals. Yeah. So this one's got a little extra bit of uh pizzazz, you know, as they may say. There's a little extra bit in there for me. You know what I mean? Because obviously I want to be Ipswich because Bun Ipswich because man, a Norwich boy, you get it. So look, I just want to obviously Ipswich are 19th for the moment. Yeah. Now, saying that, and as weirdly as it's gonna sound, I think they've actually done pretty well this season. I do expect it to be an easy game. I hope I'm not jinxing anything. touch um touch tree. Oh, that might even be. I know someone's gonna say pause in it, but them way there. Um, but yeah, they've had a good season. I do think it's gonna be an easy game. A lot of people probably expected Ipswich to win nowhere near as many games as they've won this season, get nowhere near the amount of results that they've got this season. And I mean, I know that they're coming off the back of one win in five, and I mean, four losses in five. One of them being a win. Wait, am I chatting rubbish? Nope, I'm not. Sorry. So they lost to Newcastle 4-0. They beat that was at home, by the way. They beat Wolves 2-1. Wolves did have a man sent off though. They lost to Bournemouth, they lost to Crystal Palace, and they lost to Nottingham Forest. But just before that, yeah, and this is what I mean when I say they've got a few good results in their season, yeah. They drew with Manchester United 1-1, and they beat Tottenham 2-1. Two very good results. And I'm pretty sure, see, look, even another good result. They drew 2-2 with Aston Villa. Great result. Great result. There's another one. I'm pretty sure there's another one. Oh no. Well, drawing with Fulham 1-1. Pretty decent result. Obviously they lost to Liverpool at the start of the season, but anyone that remembers that game, that first half, a lot of people were wondering, who is Ipswich going to cause an upset on the first game of the season? So I don't think it's a matter of taking them lightly. This is just a game I expect Arsenal to. This is a game you look at in the calendar and you go, okay, Arsenal, 100%, we win this. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is a 3 point in the bag type situation. 3 points in the bag type situation. It just is what it is, right? Now, Arsenal, obviously in the Premier League, we've won three in our last five. We completely and utterly obliterated Crystal Palace 5-1. We went to Selhurst Park. We come off the back of two really poor results, a draw to Everton 0-0 and a draw to Fulham 1-1. And then, obviously we beat Manchester United 2-0 and we beat West Ham 5-2. And then, I mean, if you look at the wider scope of things, yeah. So wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We haven't lost a game in our last 10 games. Our last loss, all competitions, comes against Inter Milan 1-0 at their ground, which I mean, it's Inter Milan, right? You know what I mean? So And then before that, the only I mean, in Premier terms of Premier League, like wait, one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. Okay, so in our last 10 Premier League games, we've only lost two. And they were way away. So we lost 1-0 to Newcastle on the 2nd of November, and we lost 2-0 to Bournemouth on the 19th of October. So we're like nearly 2 months away. Actually, maybe wait. We're more than 2 months. Wait. Oh, okay. We're just under 2 months away from a loss. So, in the grander scheme of things, I don't think we're doing that bad. So now, going into this Ipswich game, home game, under the lights, Emirates, yeah, I expect a massive win. And this is a game where we could build up some goal difference. This is a game where we could, potentially leapfrog Chelsea, Liverpool, and Tottenham in being the highest scorers in the Premier League, which it's nothing more really than an aesthetic award, right? It doesn't really mean much, but I think I've said this before. I do think that this league is gonna be a goal difference type situation. You know, I do think it's gonna come down to well, it could potentially come down to who has more goal difference. And for us to ensure that we're winning that battle, we need to take advantage of games like this where, realistically, we should be putting them to sleep real early. We should be putting them to bed real early. You know what I mean? And, Saka is out. It's going to be our first game without Bukayo Saka on his lengthy spell on the sidelines. Let's see the kind of first experiment that Arteta does. Let's see what he does in this game. I'm not. So, there's two things that I would like to see in terms of what's going to take place. Actually, tell a lie. There's three things that I would like to see. And this is not in any real specific order. I would like to see Martinelli given a full 90 minutes on the right wing and see what he's capable of doing there. Because I won't lie, whenever I've seen Martinelli on the right wing, I have liked it. I would like to see Jesus played on the right wing, because obviously we know Jesus has a lot of experience playing on the right wing. In his latter part of his Manchester City career, that is where he played the majority of. And I'm pretty sure the season that they won the league, he won the league with them. He was playing right wing. Again, correct me if I'm wrong. I think that will, because he's left footed. I think that will give us the kind of Jesus running down the wing, cutting in, maybe licking off shots with his left foot. Let's see though. And then the final thing that I would like to see as an experiment, as an option, yeah, is Ethan Wanyeri on the right wing. Just test it out. I'll be completely honest. Like, obviously, no disrespect to Ipswich Town, but if he was gonna trial that anywhere, if he was gonna trial Wanyeri on the right wing, it probably would be this game, because you're not gonna do it against Brentford away. You're not gonna do it against Brighton away. You're not gonna do it against Newcastle in the semi-final, first leg of the EFL Cup, and I mean, potentially, you may do it against Manchester United in the FA Cup third round, but again, I don't think that's likely. And then you definitely ain't doing it against Tottenham on the 15th of January. You definitely are not doing it against Tottenham on the 15th of January. So yeah, look, those are some of the options that I would like to see. But then, he could also play Havertz on the right wing. Do you know what I mean? He could do that. I mean, I wouldn't put it, but he could play Trossard on the right wing. Do you know what I mean? Like, I hate he may even do something crazy and say, you know what, Partey right wing. No, sorry, I'm just being stupid in it because he likes to play him out of position in it. But outside of that, I don't think we have any fresh injury news. I think everyone bar Tomiyasu should be fit for this game. Well, sorry, Tomiyasu and Saka. So we actually have a pretty much fully available squad. So defensively, we should probably see something similar to what we've been seeing. There is also the option to play Miles Lewis Skelly right wing as well, just to test it out. But yeah. So I mean, in terms of like this is the lineup that I would go with, and this is me being me. Yeah. So I would go obviously David Raya in goal. I would go Timber right back. I would go Saliba and Gabriel, and then I would go Miles Lewis Skelly left back, and then in the midfield, I would go Thomas Partey, Declan Rice, and Martin Odegaard, and then two things, right? So two things. I would go Jesus left wing, I would go Havertz striker, and I would go Wanyeri right wing, or I would go Jesus right wing, Havertz striker, and Trossard left wing. Those are the two kind of options that I would go up top. But yeah, I mean, we'll see what he does. I'm pretty laid back for this game. Maybe that's because I expect a W, and that's all I can see from this game. But we'll see what he actually chooses to do. We'll see what we're able to do. I think we do need to be wary of certain threats in their team. Smosdix is having a good season. Obviously, Amari Hutchinson, we know all about him. He used to be part of the academy. He's been real good for them this season. And then obviously, Liam Delap. Like, he's really been a revelation for Ipswich in their plight to stay in the Premier League this season. So, there are a few things that we need to be wary of. Obviously, Kieran McKenna has them playing a good brand of football. But it's one of them ones where when teams that don't have like a certain level of quality try and play football against Arsenal in the Emirates, you just get ripped apart. You actually just get ripped apart. Like, honestly, you just get battered. Like, the times where Arsenal struggle is where teams deploy a low block, and I can't see Ipswich deploying that low block. So, like, Friday 27th of December, it's going to be sacrificial settings in it. So, yeah. Those are some of my thoughts on the game. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Remember to like the video. Subscribe to the channel, if you can. We are trying to grow. And, yeah, have a very Merry Christmas. Yeah. Hope it's jolly. Catch y'all next time.